Evening, viewer. Welcome to our Glory Grove TV. Here's a breaking news from Seoul, South Korea. Yes, extrajudicial execution, rape, forced abortion, jail without trial, torture, starvation, rations that leave prisoners hungry, some turn to eating insects. These are just some of the abuses commonplace in North Korean prisons and other detention facilities, according to former detainees whose testimony forms the basis of a new report released by a human rights watchdog this week. Using interviews with hundreds of survivors, witnesses, and perpetrators of abuse who have filed the court, along with official documents, satellite images, architectural analysis, and digital modeling of penal facilities, the non-profit NGO Korea Future has built up what it says is the most detailed pictures yet of life inside the secretive country's penal system. The purpose of our report is basically to reveal the human rights violations that have taken place within North Korea's penal systems. That means find that even 10 years after the UN established a commission of inquiry, there is still a systematic and widespread human rights violation, said Kim Ji-won, an investigator with Korea Future, which has offices in London, Seoul, and The Hague, and focus on human rights issues in North Korea. Alongside constructing 3D models of some of the detention sites, the group has documented what it believes are more than 1,000 instances of torture and cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment, hundreds of instances of rape and other forms of sexual violence, and more than 100 cases of denial of the right to life. Comparable to the Soviet Gulag, North Korea's penal system is not to detain and rehabilitate persons sentenced by courts in safe and human facilities, nor is its purpose to decrease recidivism and increase public safety. The report says it is to isolate persons from society whose behavior conflicts with upholding the singular authority of the Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un. The report states it has identified hundreds of active participants it alleges have participated in the violence and is calling for investigation and prosecution for the abuses. Korea Future used witness testimony and satellite imagery to map 206 detention facilities across every North Korean province, alleging that abuses are personally carried out by officials as high-ranking as major generals. The report makes for grim reading. Among the cases it highlights are those of 3 people jailed after trying to cross the border, a punishable crime in this country. The group alleges one was forced to have an abortion when 7 or 8 months pregnant, another was fed as little as 80 grams, less than 3 ounces of corn a day, a starvation diet that saw his weight drop from 60 kg to 37 kg within a month, and forced him to supplement his diet with cockroaches and rodents. A third was forced to hold staged position for up to 17 hours a day for 30 days. Other survivors who spoke to CNN recounted surviving on animal feed and becoming skeletally thin, witnessing rapes and being subject to severe beating. Korea Future is hoping other countries will consider pursuing domestic court cases against North Korea again, and that some of its findings can be used as evidence, and it hopes Western countries will apply targeted sanctions against some of the accused in the report. Investigators from both Korea Future and the UN say many inmates became so dehumanized by the abuse that they begin to feel they somehow deserve it. Many do simply have no concept of human rights with which to frame their experience. One former inmate who says she was detained for little over a year from 2015 after complaining to authorities over her housing situation likened her treatment to that of an animal. When we raise rabbits, we keep them in dens with fences and give them food. It was like we were the rabbits kept in a cell and given food from behind bars. We were not treated as humans but as some kind of animal, said the survivor whose name CNN has agreed to protect, as in North Korea the families of defectors can face retribution. North Korea has long faced claims of torture and abuse in its political prison camps known as Kaolso. A landmark UN investigation in 2014 found that Pyongyang was using these types of camps to keep a lid on dissent and the ruling Kim dynasty in power, and that 120,000 people were held in them. It was estimated that over the past few decades, hundreds of thousands of political prisoners had died in Kaolso amid unspeakable atrocities. They were always told by the penal facility, the correctional officer, that they had done something bad, so they just simply thought that they were bad people, and for that reason they were being punished. This was very ingrained in their mindset, Kim said. They did not even realize that they were being subjected to torture. Behind the report, Globe TV, Delhi, India.